Like, is it recording right now? Okay. It's recording right now. Okay,
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
I'm gonna get out of here, okay? You need to be like in your own zone, you know?
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, and I just want to explain to you why I'm making this YouTube channel and what I hope you can get out of it. And this video might be a little slower. I'm just going to tell you my story and basically where I started, what I've been through, and where I am today. So I'm currently 22 years old, and I'm a student at San Diego State University. So I've always grown up around fitness and health, and it's always been a passion of mine. But when I went to college freshman year, I'm sure a lot of us can relate, but gained the freshman 15, went a little wild, alcohol, ate what I wanted, and you never really see it happening, but when you look back, you see all the damage you've done. And I remember coming home one day, it was winter of freshman year, and I was getting all these Christmas gifts of clothes, and I was so excited to try them on, and everything I put on wasn't fitting right. And I looked in the mirror and I just was not happy with myself. And I realized that, you know what, it's time to make a change, time to follow my passions. And I kind of it hit me like, why am I drinking alcohol? So the second semester of freshman year, I started getting more active. I wasn't really sure what I was doing in the gym, but I thought that maybe doing as much cardio as I could and trying to eat healthier. And I started to meal prep, which was kind of crazy. I knew nothing about macros, but I would just cook a bunch of salmon, rice, whatever, put them in Tupperwares, and kind of went from there. But I didn't really know where I was heading with it, but I was starting to take pictures, and I started to see some progress, and I was losing weight, and everyone's telling me, you look so great, and it was very encouraging. And I really was addicted. I was addicted to seeing progress in myself, and it was showing me that it is possible to do it. And people were asking me, how are you doing it? And honestly, it just felt great. So it started with making healthier decisions, and then as time went on, it kind of turned into an unhealthy habit where I started restricting myself from so many things, like so many social gatherings and outings, and I just wanted to look good. And I had this in my head, and I was like, nothing's gonna stop me. And so I remember signing up to study abroad for that fall. So it was fall or August of 2014. And I was so excited to study abroad, and I was like, you know what, I know I'm going to gain a few pounds, and that's okay because I want to enjoy this and live it to the fullest. But there was always that back of my mind that was like, you worked so hard and you've lost this weight, don't screw it up. So I went to Thailand, and I wish I could say I got the most out of the experience, but there's always things you're going to regret, and one of those for me was not being able to fully enjoy the food. And I headed down such a dark path. And it started with, I brought a whole tub of protein with me. I brought some protein bars and just tried to keep it healthy. And I remember the first few days I did indulge, and I enjoyed what I wanted, and then I was like, oh no. And this is not gonna go well. Most of the food is oily and greasy, and I was like, what's gonna happen? Me here for 5 months, there's no way, guys. There's no way. I'm gonna backtrack, and I'm gonna have to start from scratch, and I've worked so hard. So I remember finding an American kind of store, and I would go there to get my groceries. I bought some oats, just some Americanized things that they had, some healthier options, some peanut butter and crackers. And I started eating that. So I would eat that for breakfast, and then and I brought my Insanity tapes with me, so I'd put those in my laptop and do those for workout. We had a little gym there, so I did work out in there, and I worked out really hard, and I was known to be that one girl that works out so hard in the gym. And you know, like, it was nice that people were noticing, and I think that was the hardest part, is that when people see you working hard and they see you so dedicated, they're like, oh wow, that's great. And when they feed you that, like, you feel like, okay, that what I'm doing is good. But I think it was hard because I started restricting everything. I literally ate like protein powder, some oats in the morning, tried to not eat for as long as possible. I would go to the 7-Eleven, they had a 7-Eleven there, buy like hard-boiled eggs and just peel off the egg whites, eat the egg whites. I was eating so little, guys. It was for sure less than 1,000 calories, and my weight was dropping like that. Like, it's crazy that I didn't see it happening until the end of my trip. But anyways, like, during my trip, it was really a struggle because people would want to go places and, oh, Dima, let's go here, let's go there, and I turned down so many great opportunities just because I was like, I need to work out. I can't eat that, and it's just terrible. Like, it's not a way to live life. Like, you're out in a different country, go enjoy it. So I have so much appreciation for life and travel now, but I'll get to that later. So by the end of my trip, I came home, and I remember stepping on the scale, and that's when I was in shock. I was weighing like about 100 pounds. I had left around like 130 pounds, so I lost like 30 pounds in a few months, and it dropped so fast, guys. And my whole family was worried about me, and they were like, where did you go? Like, I was this little stick. I'll try to put a picture up here or wherever I can fit it in this video, but I felt like I was basically like I was going down such a dark path, and I knew I needed to get out of it, and I loved lifting weights. I've always had a passion for lifting weights. So, and sorry, I'm backtracking a little bit, but before I did leave to Thailand, I had come across some accounts on Instagram, and I told myself, like, I want to compete. This is what I want to do, and I don't want to backtrack in Thailand because that was my ultimate goal. So when I came back, I had reached out to a coach, and I told her my situation. I told her, you know I'm not eating enough, and I just don't know what to do to get out of it, because I knew deep down that, like, I needed help, but I was in denial. I was like, there's no way. Like, I think I was in denial of how bad I had let it get, because I never pictured myself to be someone that would be so obsessive, guys. Like, I literally looked at a vegetable, like a carrot or like a piece of lettuce, and I was like, okay, this has carbs, like, maybe I shouldn't have it. Like, it was that bad. So, I mean, and I was depressed all the time, so tired, and I was killing myself in the gym. Like, that's not a life to live. And I'm sure there's people out there that are going to watch this, and they've experienced some similar things, and that's kind of why I want to make this channel, because I want to show people that there's hope and you can get out of it, and I want to share with you my journey. And so ever since I got back, sorry, I keep jumping back and forth, but so I got back, and I knew I wanted to do a competition, and I met with a coach, and she told me, Dima, like, you just have to trust me. Like, you're about to be eating a lot of food, and we got to put some muscle on you before we get you anywhere near stage. So that happened. So since then, I've competed in 2 bikini competitions, all through muscle contests. They went pretty well. I definitely I'm so proud of myself. I beat my physique each time, and that's honestly the ultimate goal for me. Placing is great, but just seeing your body transform and seeing what you're capable of, I think that's the biggest thing. And I hope that other people are competing for those reasons too, because it's sad when people put themselves through all this and they really aren't passionate about the sport. I do plan on competing again in the future, but for now I'm trying to build up muscle, and hopefully I'll get back on stage maybe in the spring or summer of next year. But yeah, that's just a little bit of my journey. I'm sorry it's so long. So here I am today. I've been through a lot, and I've struggled with food and body image issues, but I can proudly say that I feel like this is the first time where I can say, like, I truly am happy with myself. Am I shredded? No, I'm not shredded by any means. Like, I have some fat on me, but I also have some muscle. I love lifting heavy, eating good food. I'm currently using flexible dieting as my way to enjoy good food and be able to fit in treats when I really crave them. And there's days where I don't track either, because life is about balance, guys, and that's what I'm here to share with you. I want to show you that you can enjoy life, you can enjoy friends and family, you can go out to eat and not feel guilty about it. And I'm just thankful that I have the support system that I do and everything that I do. And so yeah, basically out of this channel you're going to be able to follow me through my journey. I'll take you through workouts, my favorite meals, like my staples, show you some recipes that I really love, and just take you through this journey of life. And this is my passion. So I hope if I can even change one person's life, if I can make someone laugh, like, honestly, I know I've done my job, and I know that this will all be worth it. So thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you continue to watch my videos. If you ever want someone to talk to, have any questions, like, I've been through a lot, I know a lot, and I'd be happy to help. So if you like this video, guys, subscribe please, and give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you're feeling like you want to give me a little more. But thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys soon.